But right here, I'm eating bullets. I go, throw a frag, progue, dodge out of the way, kabing. Awesome nade to win the game. But watch, you'll see what happens. I lag out of the game. Let the game load, network connection lost. So I'm like, holy shit, this kid's probably rage quit, but oh well, I win the game, so this is good. I'm gonna have my GB rank up, whatever.
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Connor Semscure, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little flashback there. That is very, very old footage that's not even on my channel anymore. That was some World at War singles commentary from just a lot of years ago, and I was basically uploading that to my old channel, Gotta Love CoD. I had like 500 subs on that channel, and then I had like a bunch of shit happen with my partnership. I said fuck it, moved, and made a new channel, and that's what this channel is. But I've been doing YouTube for a long ass time. A lot of you guys probably don't even know that because you're kind of new here, but regardless, that is some classic World at War gameplay and my squeaky ass voice talking over it. And here we are now talking about another World War II Call of Duty coming up, hopefully this year. So I'm sure your guys' sub boxes have been fucking spammed with World War II CoD information, leaks, rumors, and I'm pretty sure you all know the basic scoop. People have leaked posters and all sorts of stuff regarding the game, and I'm not really going to go over that. There's plenty of channels that do that better than me. I just want to talk about some things that I'd like to see in the game, and I don't want to ask for the things that most people are going to be asking for, like 3-lane maps, this, that, and the third. I kind of want to have a different approach to this. So before anything, really, I just think it's funny that there's so many people complaining already. I saw people saying, oh, we're going back to fucking Stone Age Call of Duty, this is horrible. You know, just jetpackers being jetpackers for the most part. But yeah, man, I think it's kind of funny because so many people are used to jetpacks, but I think there's more World War II Call of Duties than future jetpack Call of Duties. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll do it on the fly. So you have COD 1, 2, 3, and 5, which is World at War. So that's 4 World War II CODs, and then for jetpack CODs, you have the last 3. So yeah, more World War II CODs than any other genre of Call of Duty. So if anything, that's the more oversaturated kind of version of Call of Duty than anything. And like they said in the rumors, and you know, Michael Condrey and all of them saying everything, they are literally going back to their roots. COD 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 were all World War II games, and we're going right back to that. But what is this gonna make for a 2017 title when there's not that many World at War or World War II games out currently? I don't know. I hope it's good, and the things that need to be good are as follows. First thing I'd like to see in the game is gore. Now, if you guys remember back in World at War, there was no camos on the weapons. And I'll get to customization in a second, but there's no camos on the weapons, and people are kind of pissed about that because COD 4 introduced weapon camos, and the reason for that is, according to JD 2020, who was the David Vonderhaar of World at War back then, he basically came out and said that we don't have room on the disc to fit camos and stuff on top of the gore that's in the game. So people are like, alright, fine, gore is amazing and it was one of the best things ever in Call of Duty. We've never really seen anything like that afterwards. Black Ops 3 had it a little bit for certain specialist animations, but other than that, I mean, the game was kind of dedicated towards kids. You can kind of tell by the map design. For God's sakes, there was a fucking map where you're on a lunch picnic table thing. But that brings me to my next point, and that's no goofy customization or like kind of things dedicated towards the kids market. I know there's a lot of kids that play Call of Duty, but at the end of the day, Call of Duty is a military simulator. It should be that raw, rugged game, especially if they're going to be going back to World War II. I don't want any, you know, fucking, obviously no jetpacks, no kid-friendly stuff. I want that gory, grimy kind of real war feeling that we had back in World at War when the announcer, you know, you'd lose a game, that was fucking pathetic, he'd scream at you, you know, like that made you feel like you were in a fucking real war with someone screaming at you, and it was just awesome, man. That was definitely not a kid-friendly game, and that's how Call of Duty should be. Instead of like weapon kits or something, I'm thinking, because that game's 100 billion% gonna have supply drops, because that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Maybe instead of something like weapon kits and stuff, we could have different conditions of weapons. I don't know if they're gonna have camos and stuff, but I don't really want a Spectrum camo MP40 as kind of cool as that sounds and how nice the camo is, it's just not going to fit in a World War II setting. So I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to have character customization and weapon customization in the game. The next thing I want to see is Black Ops 2 League Play or some sort of competitive integration into the game. Black Ops 2 League Play, everyone knows, is just the best possible, competitive experience that we've seen so far in Call of Duty. But I don't know, I'm thinking like even bigger. Those COD points that you buy for supply drops? We should be able to gamble those away in 2v2, 3v3, 4v4 matches right in the game. And then obviously those could translate to real money, maybe withdraw them. I don't know how exactly it would work, but I think that there's no reason that we should be playing on a separate website right now, especially with the new UMG. Everyone hates it. Game battles, there's no wagers or anything on there, so a lot of people have moved away from that. And really there's no other huge site. I know I tried out Ultra Arena the other night, absolutely fucking amazing website. I hope it takes off soon, but as of right now there's really only 2 websites and they're both at their lowest point ever. Now would be a great time to integrate some sort of competitive system into the game itself. We shouldn't be using a separate website. They could be making so much money. Have a little wallet system in the game where you deposit, just like UMG. Have matches set up, just have everything done through the game itself, and they could be making so much more money. They have no idea how much money the competitive community generates, and these websites like UMG and GB are making off of the competitive community. It's literally something that would benefit both parties, and I think it's important that they, pay attention to the competitive community. However, with that being said, they cannot stray away from the pub community. They are the majority, whether you like it or not. And games that have good pubs usually have solid competitive games, like MW2, in my opinion, best pub game of all time. Also the best competitive game of all time, COD 4, just praised for its pubs. Revolutionary system, with the creative class and all this stuff. Unbelievable competitive game. We're playing it again for a whole nother year now. All these games that have great pub systems have great competitive games. So overall, I think they should focus on both parties as much as possible. I know Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield do enjoy esports to an extent. They did have some decent support for competitive in AW, so I don't know how it's going to work. We'll see what happens eventually, but all we can do for now is hope. This last thing is a little bit different. I want minimal engine lag. Now, if you guys remember in AW, which was Sledgehammer's last installment, the engine lag was fucking abysmal. You got shot around a wall so many times in that game. You'd shoot someone with a sniper, you'd get no hit reg, you'd miss with a sniper, and you'd get the kill. There's just so many goofy deaths that you got in that game, mainly because of the jetpacks, but I think part of just the engine lag made it like that, and if they could kind of improve on that engine lag, that would be great. I think #1 Call of Duty of all time ever was MW2 in terms of engine lag. It was the most accurate response. You didn't get shot around a wall as much in that game as you did in any other Call of Duty. I don't have the exact statistics, but I'm pretty sure Drifter made a video on that like a couple of years ago, going through like every Call of Duty at the time and which ones had the worst and best engine lags. And I think it was Call of Duty Ghost was in second place, but MW2, a game from 2009, literally had the best engine lag of all time, which is crazy. But yeah, I really hope that they improve on that. Sledgehammer doesn't have exactly the best track record when it comes to that. Small improvement would be nice, considering that the server tick rates like in MWR had no effect on private match, so we'll never be able to see that. Rather, I would like to see that engine lag of the game itself improved rather than the servers, so we can actually see it in private match and competitive. But whew, that's really it, man. I cannot wait for this game to come out. World War II is going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait to go back to that. COD is finally coming back to boots on the ground the way it should be and the way the game was originally intended to be played. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you agree with anything I said, remember to leave a like rating and comment down below with your thoughts on the game coming up, hopefully this year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.